Okay, I would want to do this in private. I would not want to do this in public, is the thing. Well, that is a convention. They were at a BDSM convention, so you do want to get in your cosplay. You want to put on your doggy face and do that in public because I do want to be a human in the streets and property in the sheets.
Part of this is about every ska band I've ever seen. Is this Real Big Fish right in front of me?
Look at that. See that smile?
What? You get that.
Ooh, that is giving me some creep vibes because he really got off on that.
And then he was feeling that shit. In the movies, when they're sitting there and someone's like touches their face and they do this, lean into it, and they're like, whatever. He says, "Thank you, sir, dude."
Gross. All right. All right, that's gross. Mm.
Any of this not just makes you laughable. You are the one doing all this.
And your parents don't think you were a hope? Your parents don't think you did drugs? Then they must not think very highly of you, because if they walk into that shit show, they gotta think, oh no, this is just regular behavior.
Right.
My son's a complete failure. This could totally happen.
I'd almost rather my parents think I was on coke if they walked in and saw that house.
Right.
I don't want
There's a reason.
Right.
Right.
So, mommy and daddy, just like everything else in Nick's life. Remember, this is a guy who was, in terms of his own work, in terms of what he had earned.
Hey, do me a favor. Hit the like button, huh? Let's get it up to 500 before the sun comes up. You fucking beast.
Broke as a joke until he was almost 40. And then found a horseshoe up his ass called Rittenhouse and Death. And then squandered all of that, which is amazing.
Speaking of, what did you do with all your recent attention? How are your numbers doing?
If I had been born into the situation Nick was born into, I'd be a nationally syndicated reporter. I'd be...
You don't have talent. I mean, you have enough talent to fool Sock Rapids, Minnesota. That's how much talent you have. That's how much talent you have.
one of the biggest names in broadcasting.
I could have been one of the biggest names in broadcasting. No, I'm gonna have to climb my way back up to the 219th largest market there is.
If Nick had been born into the situation I was born into, he'd be living in a meth trap right now. Nick has no ability to do anything. As evidence, at 42 years old, Johnny, who came and cleaned the house.
You! The bad father of the month. You!
Good morning. Gonna be playing some more Grounded before I go to work today and listen to some Patrick Melton. And I'm gonna actually listen to a little bit more
You know
of
what I mean?
this
Isn't that fun? That's
first.
probably where people find themselves.
If
in
it
these
creeps
things
me out
like,
again,
oh,
then I'll
I'll
tap
literally
out.
be a dog.
Did you just put a cigarette into his mouth? That's... Oh, it's a video, that's okay. I'm not judging. You're both consenting adults. The
Excuse
viewers
me.
will be wondering, what is going on? What is going on?
It's a world of female supremacy. It's a world of female supremacy.
This is not a pet. This is a slave. You know what I mean? Like, what are you trying to say about your pets at home? Oh, I got a golden retriever at home. I do this.
Where's the sound?
Like ashes into its mouth. Is that a normal thing you do with dogs? This is just like being a human slave. Humiliate. This is nothing but a humiliation kink.
Why doesn't the game work?
Beta male.
Where's the sound?
Beta male. Are you a beta male? Okay. As a beta.
This. I don't think this is pet play. This is just her being like, yeah, he's a fucking cuck.
Well, they're mixing up the slave play and the pet play. It's a thin line there.
He's like, yes, I am. It's like those people that spit in people's faces and like, thank you, or step on their balls in public. Brutal, dude.
Or they go to their doors and drop $1,000.
Findom. That is something that a lot of lazy bitches have gotten on. Of like, oh, there's kinks where dumbasses will just send you money. I'm a findom. No, you're not. You're lazy and you're asking for money.
And they shoo him away.
That, by the way,
There's
is
no
one
audio.
I am not into is the Findom. That is fucking stupid. Oh my god, she took all my hard-earned money.
There are even specific subreddits and adoption days. for people who are
I
into these
don't know.
pet
I don't think I
play
should have
kind
done
of
that.
Antics, you know, like having adopted days, as if you would go to a non-kill shelter. and
I
adopt
just
your own
closed the
dog or a
game.
kill
I
shelter.
probably should have saved before I
I don't know
closed
why I
it.
specified non-kill shelter, as if I'm like, I'm not gonna go to the kill shelter. Let those dogs die. I don't give a shit. Adoption Day, a play party and matchmaking pickup play event for pet players. Like they're just in a box. It just
Threshold. Wait, is this North Hollywood? Leather goods and toys by Jackals. Wasn't that the name of the North Hollywood dungeon? Threshold?
Jesus.
I believe so.
Day, a play party.
I smoked
and
before I came
matchmaking
on and
pickup play event
hit
for
me
pet
real
players.
hard.
Like they're just in a box. It just says adopt me. It's like a 47-year-old accountant. I need you to take me home. I'm a little puppy. I'm a little doggo. Boot my nose. Boot my snoot. But before you can be adopted, you must first pick what animal you want to be. Some people like to be foxes, rabbits, or even mythical creatures, which I think is not cool. You can be a fucking dragon and say pet play, dude. That's not a pet. First up, you have puppy play. This is for the more energetic individual, as they like to.
This is where I differ. I want to still be a human. I just want to be.
Did
treated
my game not save it
disrespectfully.
all?
Well, not
Am I fucked?
disrespectfully. Well, that's part of it.
I hope
bark,
not.
Play and fetch and run around the yard. We can't play the song. It's that Black Eyed Peas song where it's like, bump it louder. Also don't like the FaceTime selfie mode they have where the guy is just like being recorded. Imagine like working at a GameStop next door to this, like watch this all day.
Okay, we're gonna see where we're loading in.
They embrace
Hopefully
the fun and
it's
carefree
where I left
aspect of
off,
being a puppy.
'cause
They also
otherwise
use
I made a
gear
big
such as
goof
harnesses,
there.
leashes, pup hoods, and sometimes muzzles for aggressive pups. Are we insinuating that some of these puppy players bite
Okay.
their owners?
Not
Puppy
too
thought,
far back.
We were talking about him, and
That's definitely not
weird
supposed to
freak
happen,
perverts. He demanded to come in here. So
I was in
we
there
love
last
puppies.
time.
I'm aggressive, so you gotta put a muzzle on me. Beat me.
I don't know what to do. Alright, just run like last.
Why the f that actually get me kind of hyped? Why the f
Okay, now I'm starting to feel weird by watching this and petting you, sir. I kind of didn't realize how odd this would make me feel with petting
No,
a
you shouldn't be
dog
petting a
while
dog.
This human pet play video is happening.
I just kind of like, hell yeah, dude. I was like, god
Huh.
damn, old boy's transforming right in front of my eyes. I love that. Well, many puppy players take on a submissive role play by obeying
Finn Balor?
commands and seeking guidance from their handlers. Some may adopt a more dominant role. So
Ew,
in
gross.
order of dominance, these are the stages of pup play. First, you have alpha pups. Alpha pup. Pup names.
All right, that one is new to me, of doing primal play where you are the non-human and you are topping. That one is new to me. Let's get into it.
Dog rape.
These are the
Woo,
dominant leader ones
yeah.
that often take charge in a group setting. They're the alphas, dude. Alpha of the pack. You don't have to be a fucking puppy player to know what that means, idiot. Beta pups are submissive to the alpha, but can dominate towards more submissive pups. You like to have your.
Okay, here we've got dog-on-dog action. So this is not what I expected of being the leader of the pack. And see, this is where we are getting more into furry territory. Just treat me like something that isn't a human and let me out of my cage.
I keep
and,
getting scam
pay all my
calls.
bills.
It's kind of annoying.
Well, once I stop being a human, then
What are
I
you gonna
won't
do,
have
though?
bills, and it'll be great.
But you like to be a little dominant sometimes, dude. I found myself. I think I might be there. All right, so far that's where I'm seeing myself in the line. I think I'm a beta pup. You got omega pups who are highly submissive and often at the bottom of the hierarchy of the pack. All right, service pups.
Okay, I made it back now.
They
This is
have
where I was when I left off.
That sounds like the ball licker of the pack to me. Oh, this has been at 480p. Son of a bitch. Don't go auto to 480p. Go to 720p so we can see this
Where you at?
Dookie man.
and service dogs and puppies.
Man, I really don't like
Find
the
you out there with a service dog.
the spear throw.
That's what
It's
I'm
bad. It's even worse than
We're talking
Valheim.
about service horses now. We're working up to getting Blind Mike a service horse, not to that service dog.
And there's maybe a fucking blind guy with just like a little like gimp dude walking around like, or those girls are like, have you ever seen the people? There's probably a guy with like epilepsy, he like have a seizure. He's like, get on my lap, boy. Have you ever seen those dogs that get on there? Becomes extremely less cute.
Looked like that guy was starting to get into a suffocation fetish.
Those never lived up to my expectations. How's that? They could only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper.
Ew, gross.
Solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent mustaches. Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
I don't know why I can't quick play
This
this video
is,
with the
actual
play button.
dog.
Oh well.
I feel like we know the signs more.
What would you need a service pup for?
Aneurysms.
Have you had an aneurysm before?
Boring.
So service pups are dutiful, eager to assist, and enjoy performing.
For those who are getting caught up on Eric the Midget,
I don't know if I was supposed to do that, but I did it.
Fridays over on the Hack Riot episode, I just got a picture of with that wheelchair guy of Eric being in that. Luigi Greenberg
service pups are
and your
beautiful.
AI art. There is a little inspiration for you for a potential Eric the Midget AI art type of thing, if you are so inclined. Or if you're too weirded out, I understand.
Wow.
Eager to assist and enjoy performing tasks. You have bratty pups who are mischievous, playful, and enjoy pushing boundaries.
There we go. Now that is a fetish that is regular in the BDSM world of being a bratty sub. I am not a brat at all. I want to be a good sub and do what my dominatrix says. Someone who goes out and like that's you know, oh, I want that punishment. No, it is up to her when I get punishment.
Hi, B-Man.
You have guard pups who are protective, vigilant, and loyal. Show pups that are performative,
Aw.
enjoy being in the center of attention, and are skilled with tricks.
Oh my god. It's a show. They're
Ew,
having
creepy.
a dog show.
Ew,
I
creepy.
need to find this.
Ew,
this
creepy.
Show pup. This best of show with
Creepy.
human animal gimps.
Creepy.
Just all the ideas coming to my
Too
mind of
creepy.
the ones that are like purposely being that, as I said, a bratty pup. There could be a bratty show pup
Ew,
who
yucko.
shits on the floor, like we've seen
Yucky,
on
yuck,
some dog
yucko.
shows, or does bad on purpose. And this guy with the mustache right there, this
Yuck.
Bug Gribble lookalike, is really catching my attention. The guy with the bald head there.
All right, I gotta check
laughing,
out what's over there.
He seems very into it, but the man right next to him, he does
There's
not
something in there.
appear to be impressed.
Spiders?
He appears to have been dragged to this
Yep,
dog
spiders.
show.
Six, a playful pup who is energetic, enthusiastic, and enjoys
Which makes
playful
sense, I'm in
interactions, and
spider
even
areas.
strays, who are pups
See, there was a furry mixed in with the leathers there.
who is energetic, enthusiastic, and enjoys playful interaction.
A whole circle full of leathers and one furry. So
Yeah,
worlds
weird.
colliding here on puppy gimps and furries.
And even strays, who are pups without masters. I still think.
Blech.
Aw, man.
You know, I think I
I
kind
wish
of
I
see
had a
myself
hoop
as
so
a
I could
little,
dunk some of those
little beta
spider
pup.
things.
If I'm being honest.
Hoop.
I like having a daddy, but I also like.
Hey,
being
can when you
dominant.
come here so I can go peep peep
Oh,
peep peep
no,
peep,
daddy,
peep,
mommy for
peep,
me.
peep
Would
peep,
the
peep,
Sigma
peep.
pup basically just be the Omega
peep
pup?
peep 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 peep
I
peep
want a
peep
senpai
peep.
pup. And that's even a
All
better.
right, I peeped you.
Senpai is like the Oracle pup, dude. No, in my
Okay,
ass, dude.
so
I
we're
do-
gonna go over to Torchin.
Or daddy.
Let's
'Cause I'm damaged
kill,
like that.
kill,
I'm
murder,
just trying
murder,
to-
murder, murder.
trying to get
Okay.
them involved, get them in on my-
Where's the other one?
Pups are also more social.
Murder,
than other
murder,
pet owners,
murder.
who partake in more social events such as pup washes, pup moshes, or even
Yeah.
pup
Ooh.
shows.
Yeah. Ooh.
As
Anyone
we saw
else?
there a moment ago with that pup show, looking for the best in show.
Anyone else?
And I'm now
No?
picturing like
Cool.
the bathing aspect. People who are into. We haven't seen many of the cat players. A bunch of these are the dog players because you know cats domesticated humans, not the other way
Roll
around.
science!
This is more to do with being in
Ooh.
charge of the.
I got a
puppy
scabby.
gimp people. So now I am picturing a big
Bug
cat-
juice.
a human gimpy cat
I don't get it.
bathing contest. Well, not contest.
I don't
just
get it.
a, I guess, human leather cat gangbang of licking each other. And no, it's not a gangbang. We are just bathing.
I can respawn here? Do I want to respawn here? Is it safe to respawn here? Can I build here? Let's find out.
I'm really trying to wrap my head around if I was like on my way
Kind
to get
of.
groceries and I walked by this, what would I honestly
Yeah, why not?
think? I mean, there's like a level of fear. That's fucking scary out, all black, and you have a fucking
Yeah, what's up,
leather
Respawn?
mask on.
I live
don't
here
know.
now.
What the hell is
Just my
happening
house.
here? Well, I'm like, I'd probably be.
As I'm sure our new friend Big Loose Skunt is wondering. I believe this is the first time I've seen you.
So I
in
gotta
the
go
chat
back and
here
get
over
my
on
all
the
of my
Some
loot.
From Somewhere channel. And actually, this does happen a lot. It happens to Rini X so many times where she tunes in and it is just a complete fucking oddity going on here.
Okay, so we're gonna go yellow all the way back to our previous base.
No, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Do you think you'd ever see a pub player pee
Sheesh.
in public?
Oh yeah, they get off to that. They poop.
They shit in public and they pee in public, and they get off to it, so they're just hard. shitting, hard
Sheesh.
pissing.
All right.
He's wondering. I immediately jumped to that when we
Wait,
saw
I
the
did find
dog
the hedge
shows.
lab, didn't I?
No, it's not all set.
Or
I
is
don't
this?
have a drum set.
Is Huh,
Dog
I
show.
don't know.
Sexual, Nick. Just want to put.
We're gonna keep going.
I don't want to come off as ignorant, dude. Let's see what a pup wash is. Good thing about this is that it's not sexual. Okay, that I want to. You picked such an unhinged moment. What?
And we see him. Oh yeah, get in there.
What is this?
What is
Wash me
this? Can I zip
internally as
line?
well as externally.
I can't see where
confused.
the other guy's hands are at. This is like they're just like, we need to do this.
Oh no,
Oh.
you can't see where his hands are at. He did a disappearing act.
So how do I shoot it?
People
Shoot it?
not
Already connected?
understand. Puppy show and auction. Okay, the auction off the deal.
Thank you for
Oh,
correcting me.
I have
Big
to use
Loose
silk
Cunt.
rope.
How could I forget not saying your name before? Thank you for dropping by here on this oddity episode.
I'm so confused.
This is definitely not sexual.
All right.
Kind of why do I kind of vibe with the camo one, huh? Little safety hunter orange. I'd like to put a bid.
Okay, we're
I'd
gonna-
like to give a bag of pedigree for that dog right there. Heel. If you gave a pup player a full bar of Dairy Deli dark chocolate, do you think they would live?
I hate it. I hate it.
Loki actually died. I'm like, oh my god. Can you imagine too a guy going to the vet and the vet comes in, he's like, he has to
Well,
put
that's
down his
exactly
dog
what I
and
expected,
he goes in there,
honestly.
and it's just like a fucking pup player. He's like, I'm not, this is a person. I can't
How
put
do
this person
I-
down. It's like actually sitting there like it's like the ending of Marley. You're such a good dog.
Get outta
It's
here.
just like a full grown, like 56-year-old Puerto Rican guy on the table.
Do I have? How do I? Can I?
Give
How
me
do I
a
build
shot,
silk
Doc,
rope?
I'll do
All
it
right, so
myself.
just build some.
Is that a lady dog or just a man with a?
Oh, I don't know
really
the other
fit butt?
ingredient, or is that the part? I have it.
Have you ever been to like a dog play park?
Oh, yeah.
That shit smells too.
Oh, I
Definitely
need a
piss on the carpet.
station.
They're getting their rocks off pissed on the
Crap.
carpet and knowing that that shit's not coming out. They're
Alright,
pissed
so I
it's
gotta
after,
get
like,
outta
40
here.
years of smoking cigarettes. In the
Which is
house.
the right
There's
way,
No
that
way.
way.
It's getting out. You know what I mean? It's there forever. Okay, I think that is.
Huh.
I think I'm legit. Is this someone's asshole right here? I think this is someone's asshole, and I think it's because a tail is supposed to come through that.
Yeah, that is someone's asshole.
Okay, we can't show that. That's someone's asshole. The LA.
And
No, I
this
wanna
is
go the other
why
way.
That Papa Meat here does these not live because. That
Oh
would,
no.
really be bad for your channel if you actually showed that asshole where the tail butt plug is supposed to go, but he took it out.
You
for
know,
this
that was
doggy competition.
That was a mistake there.
PCC Puppy Palooza 2019. Very fancy.
I know what to do though. Yeah.
There's a level of autism that comes with going to a puppy play show in a neighborhood with boxing gloves on, a mask, and a Deadpool shirt. It's admirable by this point. I mean, it's truly a human experience that I'll never get to ever fathom. That has to be a ninja puppy mask.
Excuse me.
gay flag shirt. Neat. Wouldn't have guessed that.
Recycle.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. Look at these colors real quick. You look at me in the face right now and say that that is not a fucking ninja puppy mask. The yellow and
Okay.
everything, motherfucker probably bought that at Walmart. Ninja sells everything.
So what
at
do we do?
Walmart.
Just take all?
Unbelievable. It's just it's people doing the house,
Recycle.
but they're like they snap their head back really quick. It's just it's a little cringy. All right.
Hater.
Yeah, maybe I am a hater, dude.
Just
but
a
I'm trying to
little
learn
cringy,
and
not a
Throw.
whole lot cringy. Just
Throw.
a tad, just a scotch.
make myself more adapt to understanding and becoming more loving guy. I'm going into this document, dude. This is my first time really experiencing this stuff, and
Ooh, I
think
didn't see that
my
last time.
visceral reaction is because I don't know. But the more I get into it, the more I think I'm gonna be able to understand. Which there are many prominent figures in the pup community.
Saw
One of them
Ryan.
being Tom Peters, aka Spot.
Guess what? Spot.
Does he show his asshole?
Heat is.
Alright. Got pretty full
And that'd be
inventory.
supposed to be Spot, right? The whole thing, and then you just see their fleshy asshole like that. I don't know. He gained popularity after being featured in the BBC documentary Secret Life of Human Pups. He started his involvement in puppy play in 2008 after discovering the concept while
Okay.
participating in the BDSM community. Not sexual.
So now I need to go
Tom likes to
all
dress
the
up as a
way
Dalmatian and indulge in the life of a puppy. That's what they call him, Spot. Right?
back
there
here.
are 9 million of them in the UK, with 1 in 4 households having a
Here we
canine
go.
companion.
We gotta find a way down
Oh,
safely
but
without
some
getting
people don't just want to
murderated,
own a
because
dog.
getting murderated by a fall is kind of silly. It's kind of chump shit,
I
huh?
can't quite come up with a 100.
I really like these speed boots. They're really good.
Gag here. Actually, I guess that would be like Buffalo Bill, of him wanting to skin 101 human
Give me one
puppies
second, I got a
in order to make a
message.
skin lamp and a skin suit.
Sure.
They want to be one.
Okay.
Okay, that unironically just scared the absolute shit out. That is a jump scare.
Birch
Look at
messaged
that.
me. He's actually messaged me
32-year-old
quite a
Tom
bit.
works as a sound
I didn't know that the Uncanny Valley worked on
I didn't get to
animals
read a lot
as
of
well.
it because
That's
I was
very creepy.
focused
That
on
almost a dog, not a dog.
doing the stream.
technician for a local theatre. But after a long day at the office, this is where he likes to sleep.
I can actually fit in
Sheesh.
quite
Sheesh.
successfully.
That guy too looks like he would
I sleep in a bed with my wife.
fuck you up. You know what I mean? Takes off the thing, hit the fucking chain on. He was like waxing it. He looked like Tom Hardy in that.
Hey,
Obviously, quoting The Simpsons there. I have no wife.
nice to meet
Tom
you.
Hardy is in this movie where he plays a British gangster, him and his twin.
Oh,
Like this.
sheesh!
Almost as if I'm bragging there. But it is bragging compared to the high school sweethearts that got together. Never
I don't know
saw
what that
anyone
was. I
else and
assumed it was a
absolutely
spider.
fucking hate each other and can't
So
leave
we're just
because of
gonna
what they've
keep
established
on
so
moving.
far, and they are so intertwined in all those children. Oh boy, I am living a much better life than those high school sweethearts who I graduated with and never left each other, and now just absolutely disdain one another.
Very comfortable.
It's bizarre. It doesn't look comfortable, but then I mean, you can shuffle around.
Where's
you
the
can make yourself
internet?
different shapes and curl up differently.
There it is.
Dude, get a bigger goddamn cage, right? Why are you punishing yourself like this? Holy shit, you got a perfectly good bed. Dogs sleep on beds all the time.
That is one of the bigger kennels. And I would want to sleep in a bed like a good boy. I would not want to sleep in the cage. That's just for the daytime when she goes to work and then comes back. And I would be all excited in several ways when she lets me out of the kennel.
Time. Hey, my little puppers. sleep
All
in my
right.
bed Sometimes when they're smelly, you have to just kick them off. Get out of the bed is what I say to them. You ever see that Facebook post of that woman who like duct taped her dog's mouth shut? She's just like, he won't stop barking now. And then when people freaked out, she was like, why are you guys so upset about it? I took the tape off. It's like, God, you crazy bitch.
For the past 10 years, Tom has spent every spare moment becoming a dog.
My claustrophobia can't, dude. Especially
Becoming
my
a
fat
dog.
ass. Come on.
Puppy training pads. They're there.
Actually, I did stumble across a claustrophobia.
Oh,
so
that's not good.
Maybe all this keep me in the kennel while you go to work, mistress, wouldn't actually work out for me. And it would be too late by the time I figure it out because I would be locked in the cage. If
Oh, that was very
I had
dangerous.
thumbs and
Okay.
Fingers. Certainly, I could let myself loose.
They're there for small.
I don't know.
I would not be playing
I think I'm
with the
going
actual
the
guidelines
wrong
that
way,
can
but it's
play.
so hard to tell.
Normally, but they're quite absorbent.
There it is. That's why I need to go.
So he's pissing.
Which is funny because dogs don't pee where they eat and sleep.
Dogs, yeah, that is something that dogs don't do. So he is not sticking by that type of archetype of I am a dog, that pissing in your kennel. They don't do that.
That can't be true.
All right, well,
I had a
YOLO.
puppy in my cage who's been pissing there.
I guess puppy dogs. Once they're trained, don't.
Well, it is called puppy play, so I wonder if they're just trying to be puppies.
Okay, so I have
Okay,
a
there we
problem
go.
now. I
He
don't know
got
how
me on a
to.
technicality. This is puppy play, not doggy play.
Real fucking awkward now.
Tom spent more than £4,000 on specially made gear to transform into his alter ego, Spot.
Oh my god, those feet. What's weird is everyone else has just kind of had like almost like steampunk leather masks. It's kind of what it made me think of whenever I saw like the crow mask thing. It looks like it's made of the same material as that. This is like plastic, like rubber or something.
I'm a Dalmatian.
Even the gimp outfit, he can use his hands. But
Maybe this isn't a good
leather
house,
gimp
because it's hard to
doggy
get to.
outfit, nope, hands are not a thing.
They want to be on the go all the time. They're an active animal.
Like, ironically, I really hope I don't have a fucking dream about this.
Yeah, I honestly don't know how I'm gonna get my
Munch on Bonios,
grass
which are
blades
proper
up here.
biscuits, But they're
That can't be good for you. There's no way that eating food that can be processed by dogs, humans can't. He also plays with chew
Oh, that's
toys,
not
and eats
good.
plenty of kibble from a big dog.
There's people who eat nails. You just need to get used to it. Oh, there was that one guy that ate an airplane piece by piece.
Bowl. He eats up on the table. He has his giant mitten things. It looks just like, especially that rubber suit. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, dude. Can you imagine getting a stiffy in that suit and break your goddamn dick off doing that? Good lord, dude. His costume costs $4,000.
Is that one
Trans
way? It
people
is.
Playing as canines are absolutely acceptable. But yeah, you are getting into a bit of a gray area when you have trans dog fighting. That is
What the
something
hell?
that's very controversial in the human dog community,
4,000
as it is in the human community.
pounds, which is
So I gotta
tailor-made
get my
just
backpack
for
down
him.
there.
I mean, we're getting into like furry suit levels here of like people throwing down some real dough. You can buy a goddamn used car for that much money. Are you kidding me? Which he looks. I just
don't
want to
know.
say I mean, it could not look more horrifying. I don't know who.
This
would
isn't
ever
a
look
bad
at it.
house.
How
It's just
cute.
hard to get to and
Just walk around the
from.
corner. I mean, if I was like, yeah, man, I'll pick you up. What's going on? Or like his friend Rachel, you go to her house and she's just like,
Doesn't
yeah,
have an
my friend's so
analyzer.
good.
The
Fine.
analyzer's
And he
back
walks on
that
the- I mean, I
way.
would scream like a girl.
I gotta figure out how to
That
get
thing.
there.
I would seriously have that kind of visceral reaction.
Go up?
And Tom is a show dog, as he was the first person to win the Best Puppy Award in 2015
And
at
then
Puppy
jump
UK.
across?
But this, unfortunately, had its own consequence.
Go up
Mr.
that way
Puppy
and then go
UK. I
across.
wonder if that footage is for free or behind a paywall. It definitely exists. They totally want people to watch it. That needs to be behind some type of pervert paywall.
As Tom was so focused on embracing the pup lifestyle, his
So-
relationship with his fiancee Rachel
Up.
was strained.
You know, his friend Rachel.
Yeah, that used to be his fiance. She's just like, sure, I guess you can stay here, eh? Fighting in the UK is a big
Oh.
stuff, eh, Tom? He's like, "Woof, woof."
No.
Though they are no longer engaged,
Alright,
Rachel's
chopped up.
still friends with
Okay.
Tom. Almost every day, she plays fetch with him and helps him train for his competitions. She claims Tom is a much happier person, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Liar, dude. Yeah, fucking right.
There we
dude.
go.
Given the documentary, it seems like she
So we found someone who can't deal with that kink as a romantic partner, but emotionally she was attached to him. So I will keep this up, even though my parents talked sense into me and said, "This is your life."
Hey,
Really?
you're
This is
you're
your
dating a
life?"
dog?
As seen in the
Yeah.
Real Doll
Oops.
documentary, when the man introduced his girlfriend to his room full of a dozen real dolls, and she was like,
Okay,
"Yes,
so this is
yes, I
good.
can go with this." And then either she came to it herself, or she told one person, they're like, "Are you fucking serious?" And she was like, "Nope, nope, nope, can't do it."
is just desperately holding on to the idea that maybe one day he'll be like,
Can I
"Hey,
safely
I'm
jump
done
down
with
there?
Pup stuff. Would you want to redate me? It kind of you remember, like some baby reindeer thing.
Well, not
I guess
safely.
That kind of bit of desperation. Very sad. Baby reindeer shoved me up, dude. Mm-mm.
You know, she's suing Netflix real.
Yeah, which seems very in character for her in the show. Who knows? No. Would you rather be in a Disney doll or would you rather be in a pup play?
Disney doll.
So wait, is this not the
Pup play.
the lab?
I'd rather be in a
Thanks for doing that research.
Seems
A.
pretty
Smith.
lab-like.
Looking into what the Mr. Puppy UK is now called, European Pups and Handlers Contest.
Okay, I
so
need to get
that doesn't
down.
exist anymore as Mr. Pup UK. So it's the puppy and the handler that are both showing off their prowess in that competition.
Being a pup play than be a Disney doll. I think
I don't know what to
After
do.
separation, Tom moved in with his handler, Colin, who makes sure Tom has food, water, and plenty of scratches. Scratches?
The Reddit version is.
Not the complete video on Facebook, but some. I imagine those are promotional videos over there on Facebook
All right,
for the
I'm
European
gonna risk
Pups
it.
and Handlers contest. Thanks for being our research man, A. Smith, on this subject. You've done that a couple of times.
There's plenty of scritches. That's the
Heath.
Reddit definition of scratches. Jesus
No!
fucking Christ. Nick, you're actually trying to kill me, dude.
Do you think if Tom wasn't spot then, that you'd be back together?
Now that wasn't funny.
That tastes really good.
It was pretty good.
Until Spot didn't want. He was trying to run away from.
It wasn't funny.
He was like,
All right.
whack this
So.
ass.
The problem is, I don't think I'd ever get rid of Spot in
Wha-
my life, my body, and my soul. I'm happy as this.
I could sell my
So I can get down this way?
$4,000 used dog gimp outfit, but Spot lives in here.
Okay, cool.
Pupwood needs.
Finally
money.
found a way down. So
We
gear
are one.
and my real gear.
I don't think that could have.
Take
we are
all.
Spot. We are one.
Okay, I
Resistance
don't
is
have the
futile.
ability to
Right
carry it
anymore.
all just
Like
yet because I
Willem
didn't
Dafoe
build
talking to the green mask and
a
Spider-Man.
thingy up there.
I need Pupwood, and Pupwood needs me, Spider-Man.
So
I
we'll
feel
come back.
sad for her. Like I feel bad, but I'm like, dude, move on with your own life.
Now that I know the way back down.
He's not Tom anymore. He's Spot. It's easier for him to choose the Spot thing because it's like you literally don't have to face any of your problems as this thing. It's just kind of sad.
Run,
Next up,
run,
we have
jump, hunt,
Yes,
run, jump.
that is what is a big turn on
Face
about
up.
that. Is my mistress worries about the problems. She not only wears the pants, she wears clothes.
Toko, the human dog. Toko's a Japanese man who gained significant attention for his unusual hobby of dressing up as a dog and posting videos on his YouTube channel. I
wouldn't really call it a
I actually have seen this guy before. This is the Locutus of Bark, Nimrob. All those other ones, they were not fully assimilated. This is our Locutus of
He
Bark.
spent approximately 2 million yen or $15,000 on his highly realistic dog costume of
What was that number again?
for his unusual hobby of dressing up as a dog and posting videos on his YouTube channel. I want to be an animal. He spent approximately 2 million yen or $15,000 on his highly
Okay, $15,000, only $9,000 more than the other guy
All right,
spent
we're
on
almost
his
there,
little
almost
Gimpy
there.
dog outfit. He spent on his realistic. And how the hell do you even stand? Because there's two ways to attempt to walk on all fours. And the one way your butt is sticking up in the air, and the other you're down
Now I
on
need
your
a
knees.
storage basket.
realistic dog costume of a border collie. Wouldn't have chose that dog, if I'm being honest. Border collie. His transformation has provided him with a sense of comfort, happiness, and fulfillment in life. You were stuff about these houses. Too. There's
You know what I mean?
On the walls.
Oh, I can't put stuff up on the walls.
Okay. So we're going to.
Okay, it does look like there is room for his knees and those wide doggy hips.
Like a horror movie. This is fucking. I'm unironically unsettled. Like I'm like a bit.
Hey, there we go.
I'm kind of like, oh my god, dude.
Okay, we'll take those, put those in there.
It's like
Then
kinda feels
take
like if
that,
somebody
put those
had
in
a
there,
dog
take
that
that,
died
put
and then they
these.
made it into an animatronic. Is what it feels like now.
Alright, we'll
It's just
sort
there's
storage
no life
again.
in the face
Nope,
at
that's
all.
okay.
You shouldn't buried
Any other
Lassie in that ground.
similarities?
That ground is sour.
It's so unbelievably uncanny.
No, cool.
Oh, missed the paper the first time there.
Nope, that one's for me.
I will play tennis today.
Alright, now I gotta go back down and grab the other backpack. And I can do that right down here. This is my down. Just, you know, gotta be better at it.
I've seen better ping pong tricks on porn sites.
I feel like I'm watching the Poughkeepsie tapes. Who's
Not the
person watching
worst.
The ball, and how do they have this free time to be doing this shit, dude? Seriously, I have to go to work. He's like, only a few more balls.
I will eventually have to
Few
move
more
because I don't like
balls. Well,
I don't
Toko
like
has
how
received
hard it
support
is to get up and
admiration from
down.
some of his admirers. He has also faced backlash and misunderstanding.
And I also don't
Some
think I can
people
get
view his actions
grass
as
up there to
He
build
had
a
a microphone in
workbench.
his face. Is he breaking character and talking human language while in the dog outfit?
or fetishistic. But Toko insists that his hobby is purely about his love for animals and the joy he finds of play acting as a collie. I
Sure.
don't think that's true, but you know.
We don't know you. Could be right.
Okay, there. He's doing it for us. So, yeah,
No.
walking on his knees. The question that I was asking
Chop,
earlier.
shoot,
So,
chop.
yeah, he doesn't have his knees down there on bottom. It must be
Go ahead and get up here,
walking
too.
on it.
Okay,
Ow,
cool.
that's uncomfortable. That is the uncomfortable part.
Alright, let's see. We need some alternate routes.
It's like a human centipede diagram.
When I first read this story, I thought they said they spent $4,000. I was like,
I don't think there is another route, so we'll just take the main route. Don't be
Yeah,
silly.
broke his limbs up or whatever. And while most pups are male, but there are some females within the group, such as Meow, the Twitch streaming dog. She has recently been in the public eye due to her collaborations with Turkey Tom and Ms. Kip. Their videos about her. Pretty sure Ms.
Saw Ryans.
And just put that out there. Meow has over 15,000 regular Twitch
Cool.
viewers that watch her embrace the life of a dog. Which also I want to say, I just don't like the. I don't like that.
Okay, throw that on the playlist for a potential co-host audition. Ears Meow Dallin.
Yeah, some dog lady Twitch streamer. Interesting.
I don't find it cute. Call yourself Bark or Wolf. I don't give a. Meow claims that once she was able to afford to live on her own and become a grown-up, she wanted to dedicate her life to becoming a full-on dog, not bound by mama or dad
Chop
anymore.
did.
But that is kind of counterintuitive of living on your own and being a doggo. You're trying to be a stray, a street-walking dog.
Well, I have become dog. Donning fake ears and a tail, Meow enjoys eating dog food, sleeping in a cage, and even shitting outside. She said she chose the name Meow out of irony, similar to naming a Chihuahua Kong or Russian Mastiff Tiny. Fuck that. I don't like that, Nick. Which, who am I, dude? Name yourself what you want to name yourself, but I just think, come on, dude. I don't find it cute. People that have a Chihuahua named Kong, I punt that little motherfucker. Time to go home.
You telling me, Canyon? So fuck those dogs.
He now has to go to the hospital because human bites are worse than dog bites.
You know, I just think they already look like dogs.
Stack.
God damn, Nick. Jesus fucking Christ. Next up, we have kitty play. This is for those that like to be more.
30 minutes into the 35-minute video, we are finally on kitty play.
Why is there so
that
many?
shows you just how much more popular the doggy play is in this kink fetish.
Or independent and have a sense of curiosity, much like a cat. Kitty players typically have a playful side, engaging activities like batting at objects, chasing toys, drinking milk, and using their litter box. So
Oh, there is one that's got to be a
Neat.
trans. We talk about the trans hands a lot, and
instead of shitting outside, they like to shit in sand in their house. How fun. Conversely to pups, kittens are dominated by females, with very few males within the scene. Sorry, men, step at the up. Can we? Can we get some men in the kitty play, please?
trans paws. Kramer, she had trans paws.
Please, Nick, this is what I want to.
Now taking that reference to
Okay.
Seinfeld, which is a reference to trans hands from TikTok to the next level.
Have my viewers. If there's a
I'll
guy
wait
who's
till
like,
my
"I wanna get
thing
in the
drips
puppy
into
play,"
my cup.
Yeah, become a cat. Don't be a fucking pussy.
And I could eat it like
Just
a
us,
doggy.
kitties often use gear and
Just like they are
accessories
doing in the
such as
video.
I love the after the fact. Huh, I made a funny.
How the hell do I get
Tail
back up
plugs.
here with this
And
fucking
sometimes
grass
mittens or
though?
paw gloves to enhance their feline persona.
Unless I have to build it
According
down
to the
there.
Kitty Boy subreddit, there are certain rules that.
It's funny that he got that cringe factor at those tail butt plugs, whereas yep, absolutely nothing for me. I have seen those quite a few times.
The kitties and their handlers must abide by. Handlers are responsible for giving the kitty a different name, petting the cats, putting the cat in cages, collaring the pet, disciplining the kitty, taking the kitty for walks, letting them run
Chop,
as a cat outside, controlling the kitty's
chip,
food, giving kitty
chat.
treats, buying kitty toys from the pet store, having the pet learn tricks. But we all know that's not happening because the kitty.
Oh, I didn't see that episode of Tom and Jerry where Tom threw his ropey loads there on the carpet.
Kitties and they're their own person. They're a little too stubborn, am I right? While the kittens are required to only be able to crawl, not being able to speak without permission, and instead only using body language.
Oh yeah, cat bites. They are right up there. I don't know which one is worse, cat bites or human bites. But dog bites, out of all the bites we've talked about, would be the preferred of those three.
Purrs and meows
Where?
to communicate. Being a kitty play honestly seems like it doesn't seem good. I guess be a pup. I don't know why I suggested men do that. But next up we do have pony play. Which is this gonna dive into bronies at all? Are bronies a part of pony play at all?
I like the little banter I
Majority
have
people
with
who
myself.
Definitely some crossover.
As ponies enjoy the showmanship.
Is this a
and
boss fight?
performative nature of being a pony.
This smells like a
These
boss
often include
fight.
Competitions that show off their
That looks like
strength
the
and
lab.
grace. Wow, magical stuff. Such as pulling chariots or wagons. Wow, look at that. Did you like that?
Get buried.
It's their hands being bound behind them that gives me that extra bit of giggleness.
Just pulling chariots or
Oh
wagons.
shit.
Wow, look at that. Did you like that?
I don't like that over there.
Ponies will focus on mimicking the gait and motions of horses. This can include trotting, contouring, and galloping on both 2 and all 4 legs, which I like a little person galloping on 2 legs. Is that?
All right.
That's a little dance.
Here we
Ponies
go.
will equip themselves with brittles, bits, saddles, hoof boots.
Wow, that cat play was just there and gone. So dog play
Yeah.
is the main part, and then we have all the other animal play in this community.
And tails.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with hobby horsing.
Cool. I made it. I made it.
Hobby horser. Wait, what? Oh, okay. Also, they're not bronies. Just want to put that out there. I thought they might have been, but they're not fucking bronies.
Get
I'll
murdered,
say that.
murdered,
If you
murdered.
think the bronies are fucking idiots, and you should be curb stomped out and pumped.
Ow.
Don't make me neigh.
He bitted me right as I died.
But lastly, we're going to talk about Hugh cows, which are human.
Oh well.
Oh, here we've got Carl Hamburger and Vic.
Why did
have
I do
done
that?
This from the Who Are These podcast network over there. This cow play. They stopped at a cow bikini. And
Okay,
who
good.
is it? Tara Mooney. She is big into cows. I wonder how she would feel about this.
Human cows, or Hugh cows, is a fetish subculture.
Who are
that
these
is focused
losers?
around
Am I one of
organ
those
cow
losers?
and breast lactation.
I don't think I'm one of those
Save the best
losers.
one for last. Hugh cows, of course,
I don't know that.
adorn
Makes sense.
cow-themed outfits, using props like cowbells and horns, and of course, behaving in
Rub my udders to get my milk.
ways that mimic a cow's
You
behavior.
what?
The dominant partner in the relationship is a farmer, and many Hugh cow enthusiasts focus mostly, I'd say, on the lactation.
understand how important the work is.
Whether that be through pumps or natural means, if you're a Hugh cow, you're gonna get pumped eventually.
And of course, the human pumping machine, the auto human pumping machine, absolutely exists now as well.
Reading that way. This can involve hormone therapy, regular pumping, and other methods to induce milk production. That's crazy. Putting hormones in your body? That milk out, dude. Cow-themed body modifications, such as udder piercings or tattoos resembling cow paddlers, are sometimes part of the Hugh cow subculture.
That one is actually new to me. We've seen the jaguar spots and the cheetah spots done to death with tattoos, but the cow spots, that is a new one to me.
Is that the lab?
And Sam Bibley, so much doggy play, very little on the other community play. I don't think they have big cow shows or big cat shows because those don't exist in real life. So that would just be a perversion.
Is there no way to reorient this?
Modify, dude. You got a real risky
No.
business. Hugh cows also sometimes partake in grazing, mooing, and being herded by pup players.
Oh, that's the lab.
Really does come full circle. Which there are some controversies that come around these pet players. The biggest course of discussion
Okay.
is, should you be able to show your kinks or fetishes in a public space like this?
No.
Is it wrong to force
Yes.
people to be around.
And
To
as
be
I
forced
mentioned
people,
earlier,
yes.
I am more of a human in the streets and a property in the sheets. I would like to keep that at home. I do like presenting myself as a human being in public.
Okay, so I gotta make sure when I'm down there, I look for all the broken lab
And a
pieces.
thing to a proper mistress.
Fetish, because in a way, having other people or strangers see you as this seems to be a part of the fetish as well. Because I think people seem to think like, you do whatever you want behind closed doors, right? As long as you're not hurting anybody, I feel like
Yeah.
you can do whatever. But whenever
And we do have a signal for when you're hurting me too much, because sexy pain and uncomfortable pain, 2 different categories. That is why you want to get the handcuffs that are fuzzy, because that is uncomfortable pain. That is not sexy pain, the regular handcuffs on you.
whenever it's out and about and you're shitting in public, are you pissing in public? Are you hard while you're shitting? Are you hard while you're pissing? Like, what is happening? You know, are you...
And that's actually pretty difficult to do, to be hard and piss at the same time. It's not impossible, but it damn near is for some people. So some people can actually do both at the same time, but it's not everyone. That is a talent to piss and be hard at the same time.
Who are you use putting this on that did not want to be put in the situation. I think it's where people are a bit like, hey, the pet
Okay,
thing seems to be
so
a
this
bit
is
odd.
definitely the
Seems to be a
entrance
bit odd
in
in
here.
public. You know, and to conclude the video is, as always,
That's
do
a
whatever you
9
want as long as you're not
volt.
hurting others. And I would say, seems that a lot of these people do these things to help with social anxiety and to help come out of their shell.
Okay.
And some of them just get genuine happiness out of this. And I think, why the not?
And that's another
People
entrance
Speaking
into
of
the
coming
dirt
out of your
down
shell, we
there.
did not see any turtle play. With as popular as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has been ever since the early 90s, and a little bit of waves that it comes in, you would have thought that people would be getting in their shell to get out of their shell.
process trauma and all kinds of things in different ways. If you want to dress up like a fucking cat or dress up like a goddamn uncanny border collie, if that makes you happy, then why not, dude? As long as it doesn't affect others, I think it's all good. Do what you got to do to love yourself. And for the love of God, don't impose people on anything out of some selfish gain. You know what I mean? Don't go up to some stranger asking for belly scratches, dude. That's fucked up. All right? Don't take a shit on someone's lawn. I guess it's just what I got to say. But
I have actually seen that. It was not to do with pet play, the shitting and pissing on the neighbor's lawn. It was just a fuck you guy.
found it kind of interesting. It's a weird kind of.
I wonder if they thought that it was a dog or if they realized that it was human feces.
Piece of subculture of the human experience, and then, I've been seeing more of it pop up lately, so I just thought you would get a kick out of it as well. Until next time, everybody, woof woof, meow meow. I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Papa Meat, for being a great host and taking us down the world of this primal furry crossover. We did see one furry in all of those leather dogs competing for. They were all in a circle. I guess they had already eaten the dog biscuit because they were all closed and there was no dog biscuit in that circle. And on to the second segment. I actually forgot about Jenna the dog girl. I would have pulled some of her videos after I pulled something else had I remembered her. And yeah, she hasn't popped up on my feed in a long time. So I got some raccoon videos. We didn't see any raccoon play, but they're very cute. They're very curious animals. That would be a fun little one to do. So here are a few real raccoons. Let's get some raccoon lessons. Something about that just really gives me the giggles on the inside of the Ring camera catching a whole family of raccoons finally breaking through to where they were living there in the awning of their house. And they're getting their wits about them. What the fuck, man? Our home is gone. And we got one big one. That must be the mama. Mama, what do we do? Our home has been destroyed. And one more on how to be a raccoon. Oh yeah, I'd like to shout out the actual people who put those videos up, because that's the proper thing to do. Soul Life 4, the raccoons were living in her house, and they were a little too heavy on the second floor there of her house. And here we've got a neighborhood raccoon that Whitney Stevens ate. Ooh, Whitney Stevens. I haven't thought of Whitney and Stevens' son, Whitney and Brittany Stevens, in quite a while. They were sisters who looked very similar, with big knockers, who were on the scene for a little while. Who was it? Brittany was around for longer, or Whitney? One dabbled in the adult films. One did more than dabble.
Y'all, so I bought cinder blocks and put them on top of my trash cans, and Roscoe must have somehow got his head stuck under there, and he is dead. He didn't freaking strangle himself. Roscoe!
I wonder if Roscoe realized in the final moments of his life that he's into this kink play, but was calling for the red light. You thought that you were keeping the raccoon out, but you really just made a raccoon death trap by stopping him from getting to those yummy trash snacks.
Oh my, so who the hell is going to be the one to get the damn thing from off the trash can? Because, oh my God.
If that's your house, I think it's up to you to get the damn thing off of the trash can. And I guess really quickly, Jenna Dog Girl. See if we can find one of her videos. And yep, there she is.
You want the ball? You want the ball?
Let's see. Can I put this in? Oh yes, I can copy this and then paste it over here. I can't believe that Jenna the dog girl got out of my regular algorithm.
You want to bark? Go get it. Good idea, bro. This way. She won't see it coming.
Yeah, he's trying to be funny there. I didn't realize. Your puppy girl Jenna. So I've got to check in with your puppy girl Jenna much more often, unless she has been taken off your puppy girl Jenna. Usually I do not like to look up videos during this, but I was reminded of oh yeah, it looks like her original account is indeed gone. So she had to come with a second one. There's only 2 videos over here on your puppy girl Jenna's page.
Jenna, no.
And she has
Oh,
got
I remember.
this dog play,
I remember Jenna.
to where she was left alone and she made a mess of the house.
No. Bad girl. Drop it.
But I was
Bad
having
girl. Look at
fun.
this mess you made. Come on, outside. Let's go. No, come on. Let's go outside.
I don't want to go.
Come on, let's go. God, look at this mess. Bad girl. Come on, outside. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go. Come on.
Sheesh, I missed.
No. You made a big mess.
Alright, at least I'm gonna go in this way now.
Stay outside, okay?
Let me in.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not
Okay,
good.
so she only has 2 videos up on It's Your Puppy Girl Jenna, so her original account definitely got taken the fuck down, possibly for solicitation, because she was looking for people to rent her out for a certain amount of time. But
You
It's Your
what?
Puppy Girl Jenna is back, and she is still wearing those outfits that makes you want to adopt her for the weekend. So that was a little bit behind chats. The raccoon, Captain Miserable pointing out Robin Williams went the same way, and Nimrod familiar with Whitney and Brittany Stevens. Whitney was the hotter one. Brittany
Oh, that's
was
not
more
good. I don't like
prolific.
this.
So, Whitney had the bigger knockers. I am now remembering that. I think Brittany was the one on facial abuse.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. It's not good.
2 of them on facial abuse. And now you might think that this is a dog girl, but we are on to the clown girl segment. We have Cupcake Clown here to take us out for the day.
Ah, I'm poisoned. That's not good. Oh. Okay, I know how to get there.
Very minimalistic with her clown outfit here. And yeah, I guess it is a good day to get on a Cupcake Clown Girl, because it is a little bit of an animal clown nose rather than a clown nose.
Anybody want a beignet?
I made a lot of poor boy sandwiches in my time, but this is going to be the biggest of them all.
Like we're used to eating big meals.
Like, hey, buddy, don't hog all the hot sauce.
And there are a lot of TikTokers who actually
Sure. Okay, let's find a local file. Sure. Where's the video, though? Maybe? Oh, okay.
No.
Somebody's driving.
I am driving.
Are you still in the vehicle, Annie?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
Still in the back seat?
Yeah. I tune it down right here. I'm trying to talk over it. I'm gonna see
Oh, I'm just
how loud it is. I don't know why there's two.
No.
Two
hello.
sources
I'm
here. Oh, because I'm recording on the
I
wrong
just
tab. That's
teleported.
why.
Okay, I'm gonna
But either way, right here, that should be good. I'm gonna try to run that back and see how it sounds. Okay. Alright, we're back. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to help somebody with OBS problems. Okay. Gotta watch me on stream real quick. Okay. You can also edit. When I play that video again. Oh, there we go. Got it. Okay. Okay. We're gonna cut back now. Alright. And we're gonna delete that video. Alright.
We don't have any actual audio, and Cupcake Clown Girl is one of them that just takes audio from other sources and lip syncs to them.
I see you boys like it hot. Like more hotter, more better,
All right.
school. More hotter, more better.
And let's just get a little bit of a replay there of where she is flipping those burgers. They're on her burger bikini top that she has.
And hit a big jump. Keep it up, keep it up.
Oh boy, some with cheese in my time. But this is going to be.
I would love to see you make some more po' boy sandwiches. Very well done on that po' boy sandwich making. And I believe that was the most jiggly part of the video. It just keeps going. I don't think you needed the rest of this Scooby-Doo audio. You got the main event there up front rather than rear loading it like some people prefer. And I guess I've got to switch the screen style in which I see this duet here of someone I can relate to. And Cupcake Clown Girl is responding to that.
All right, let's get two things straight. And I'm being serious right now. if you're into clowncore, I'm probably gonna have a crush on you. And I lied about the second one. That was it. That was the only fact. I don't know what that says about me psychologically. I ain't proud to admit it. But God dang it, there's just something.
Look this way.
Lord of mercy, I'm ruined. I don't.
So I understand where you are coming from, sir. It started out as a joke, and then it kind of stopped being a joke once I kept doing it for so long. And maybe that's how some of this pet play came around.
You conditioned
started
yourself.
as a punchline, and now it is just who I am. Some of these people. And that was it for today's show. Thank you, Papa Meat, for being a great host. And hope that you will accept a second mic. You got your Gelman. You don't have your Kathy Lee yet. Nice regissing of your show there. And thank you, folks, for joining. And if you give this a like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That will help this channel grow like all
Why
those
is
people
this the
grow while in
case?
their leather doggy outfits. And
why is
very
this how
close.
this is?
Under 20 away from monetization, over 5,000 watch hours. So as far as watch hours go, I am right
Where's
there,
my
ready for
backpack?
the second tier of getting 1,000 subscribers of monetization here on YouTube. I got to talk to an accountant. According to HackRide, I don't need to start the small business, but an accountant would help of how to handle incoming money properly. Of
Where's my
all these things
backpack?
Of switching over to monetization. So, like, subscribe.
There it is. Okay.
Notification
Oof.
bell. Commenting after this video is over helps as well. And tomorrow, be back with the St. Cloud Moron Show.
Cool.
And the Mark Bass prefers the Divorce Show over the Moron Show. And it did get a lot more views when it was called the Divorce Show. I just changed it because the divorce angle was over. But it was no longer proper. You could say they call it the Divorce Show, but I could have kept
Stop
on the
it.
old title and maybe kept around.
I don't have any
those
Band-Aids
extra
on me.
200 Views, that Divorce Show.
Stop
brought
it,
rather
no.
than Moron Show.
This place is too hard.
So, we're still doing it, and still the most popular on the channel is the St. Cloud Moron Show.
I'm not a
and
fan of how
the
difficult this
variation
area
of
is.
The Divorce Show. Mark Bass enjoyed that more, I guess, because there was more April Aaron. I would have to go back more in time and actually do the research myself to get more of the Divorce Show rather than the Moron Show. And I rely on the Clippers, the Nat Clo 2.0, the Stallion 19, the Dooms of the world.
Oof.
I don't watch that show and sift through it myself. Those people sift through a lot of shit. As well as Kiki's show, Stuttering John's show.
Holy
so
shit,
much
this place is
sifting.
too
I don't
hard.
know
I
if
gotta
they
get outta
watch
here.
it on 2x speed, or if they just hit the record screen button and watch that at regular speed.
All right, we just gotta
but,
run.
So much sifting to be done, and yeah, hopefully.
Anyway in here?
Where the
Nope.
fuck was I
Okay,
going with
bye.
that? Hopefully they'll continue, so I do not need to watch that myself. And the Blind Mike Project has been on that as well.
Lift.
I try not to cross over too much with some of the bigger streamers who cover Aaron Imholt, and Blind Mike has cornered the goal. Once I was like, you know what? I want to start getting in on covering the goal, but Blind Mike covers that very well each and every week. So I am looking for some different aspects. So
Oh,
you
God.
can see different things on different analyses.
There's too many
of
spitters,
Aaron
and I don't
Imholt
have a gun
over
to
there
shoot
at
them
the,
with.
St. Cloud Moron Show. It actually is completed, the divorce. It was one of the quicker divorces I have ever heard of. But you are correct, Mark Bass. He is still talking about it. I guess silly me when he said, I'm moving on. I will not be addressing April and the
I gotta get outta
potatoes
here.
anymore. I took Aaron at his word, which taking Aaron at his word. What a silly bastard I was for thinking that Aaron's word means anything other than
Okay,
a
we're gonna double up our Band-Aids.
busted up pile of loads that were once ropey, but now just a crusty little goo. Well, not goo anymore. Started as goo, ended as crust. And hopefully Spurg Snake will have his internet issues worked out for tomorrow to be the second mic, because I like having that dynamic and mixing it up a bit. And the back and forth, and
Bird.
we will have a different
Hi, Bird.
cow that we goof on, another reaching.
Can you
for
eat those
viewers
spiders for me?
in a few weeks? So, oh yeah, Tales from the Crypt. I haven't got on that. I do want to review some Tales from the Crypt, and it'll be YouTube
All right, we gotta
friendly,
carry up
so
some
it won't
grass
be
and see if there's
very
any
clip
way to
heavy.
get up
It'll
there.
be clip light, discussion heavy, maybe even no clips at all, because that's another one.
We got
reaching
at
for
least
views,
try,
talking
you know?
about Tales from the Crypt episode coming up in a few weeks during.
Otherwise, I need to
Halloween
find a new
time.
house.
I like it because it's kind of edgy relationship advice for men. The divorce show kind of was,
Destroyed.
and yeah, we've gotten away from. It's still there because Slam Piece. What? Some people theorize that Slam Piece does not exist. There was a photo of a lady playing some cornhole with the Cornhole King, Aaron Timhall.
Cornholio.
He had it written on his dry erase board. That's how you know that it's true. But we will be getting more into that. I will be pulling some clips for that, just like I will be pulling other things for Jenna Puppy Girl a little bit later on. Well, I guess that's two different types of pulling. I shouldn't say it's the same type of pulling. It is two different types of pulling that I will be doing.
You
Slum
what?
Piece Millionaire is what the third wife is getting, and good luck. It's the next lady that Aaron gets will be just like our
Okay.
buddy
If I can get up
DSP
here.
and Kat. And I am signing off.
Okay.
So I do sign off multiple times. Thanks for stopping in, JJ Dabbles. Looking forward to dropping in with Helga and Lisa soon. Enjoy what you're doing over there, taking the
Arg.
reins of that
Darn.
reality show, leaning into Trainwreck TV, and
That wasn't
I'm
very
done
exciting.
talking.
I don't
I'm
like the
no
part where I
longer
get
angry.
splattered on the floor.
I didn't save the clip last night. Oh, actually, it's from Nat Clo 2.0's documentary. He put out a whole 90 minutes covering what has been going on with Steel Toe in the past few months. And when the breakup first happened, Aaron said, "I'm not angry. I'm moving on with my life, and that's just the way it is." So yeah, Nat Clo puts out some longer form at times, and that is one of them that just happened. Is a 90-minute Steel Toe, and very funny in hindsight that Aaron is saying, "Oh hey,
I really wish I could get this up to my
I'm
base.
not angry, and I am growing at a human. So I am not angry at April, as we have seen since that has happened." So signing off for the final time. Thank you all for joining. Now feel free
Bye,
to
Dylan.
go away.
Well, it looks like that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for going on this adventure with me.
Any of this not just makes you laughable. You were the one doing all this.
And your parents don't think you were on coke? Your parents don't think you did drugs?
Then they must not think very highly of you, because if they walk into that shit show, they gotta be like, oh no, this is just regular behavior.
Right.
My son's a complete failure. This could totally happen.
I don't
Whoa.
understand why my parents think
I
was
almost
fucked up
lost
if
it
they
there.
walked in and saw that house.
Right.
I don't want
there's a reason.
Right. Right.
Okay, there's got to be a way
So,
across.
mommy and daddy, just like everything else in Nick's life. Remember, this is a guy who was, in terms of his own work, in terms of what he had earned.
Hey, do me a favor, hit the like button, huh? Let's get it up to 500 before the sun comes up. You fucking pieces.
Broke as a joke until he was almost 40. And then found a horseshoe up his ass called Rittenhouse in Death. And then squandered all of that, which is amazing.
And then I just need to get what right across that way.
What did you do with all your recent attention? How are your numbers doing?
If I had been born into the situation Nick had born into, I'd be a nationally syndicated radio host. I'd be...
You don't have talent.
Is that all you care about?
Again, you have enough talent to fool Sauk Rapids, Minnesota. That's how much talent you have. That's how much talent you have.
One of the biggest names in the broadcast.
Ooh. Ah.
I could've
That felt
been
good. That felt
one
good.
of the biggest names in the broadcasting business. No, I'm gonna have to climb my way back up to the 219th largest market there is.
Okay. If Nick had been born into the situation I was born into, he'd be living in a meth trap house right now. Nick has no ability to do anything on his own. As evidence, at 42
Damn, he roasted Nick. He said Nick is a big stinker.
The bad father of the month. You.
Alright, got two fucking things left.
The grandparents. No, who cleaned the house? Not grandparents.
we got this. It's just gonna take a while, but we're gonna make this work.
Mommy and Daddy came to clean the 42-year-old man's house.
At least his children know who Daddy is.
That one hurted.
He's the guy making the face again.
Ooh, hey.
He's the guy
Thanks.
panicking and making the face again.
I like the sound, the soundtrack when I'm in the hedges. That boom.
Not just Mommy and Daddy coming to clean
It's
the
nice.
42-year-old man's house. The 42-year-old man who has just been arrested, charged with multiple felonies, cocaine all over his house, lost his 5 children, and needs desperately to get them back. He can't put the bottle down, he can't clean his house, and who knows if he's doing coke or not.
You apparently
Get
did.
a hold of Lexi the cart girl over at Tutelage's Country Club. What is it?
You're accusing him of being on coke, so I
What was
mean,
the
like,
name of his shitty country club?
it is what it is.
We gotta tell Lexi the cart girl that we pay for videos of Aaron
Yeah.
forced flirting.
But Mommy and Daddy are going to come bail him out. Bob, Celeste.
Yeah.
Knock it off.
It's really helping doing all this picking
Cutting a promo?
up after your son. At this point,
Yeah.
He's really getting his shit together.
You guys are really teaching him good lessons. How about for the second half of his life? Who are we kidding? He ain't making
Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen.
How about one time you teach the boy a lesson? Haven't you been wiping his ass and cleaning his house and taking care of him long enough?
Why are you wiping his ass? That's gay.
Us. Louis.
Is Louis even real?
Want. Louis.
I want to see Gooey.
You're gonna be dead. Who's gonna do it then? Like, I mean, come on.
I want to see the little Gooey boy.
This is before any sex stuff. April and I first started hanging out there. We looked at that basement and we were disgusted. This is the difference between April before drugs and April after drugs. Because April before drugs, her and I had a plan to clean the Ricada home. And you had to help us clean the Ricada home. Because it was disgusting. When,
Right, but I mean,
when
that's-
April and I went there, we were disgusted by their house and disgusted by their inability to keep a home. But as soon as April started doing booger sugar, she stopped giving up.
Boogie sugar. I'm Aaron. I'm halting.
There was one day I remember that we were doing laundry. And it was April and I trying to get Nick to do laundry. Kayla was running the kitchen.
Okay, let me go down that way, over that way.
And that's as far as it went. No laundry ever after that. I mean, we didn't put a dent in the fire. But I remember being down there with Kayla and April. Nick wouldn't come down. And I was teaching them how to clean their fucking
Alright,
basement.
number
I said, "Break this
2.
room down into grids." 'Cause she's like, look, it's such a big mess. There's so much
We
shit.
got one more to
And I told
build.
her, I said, break the room into grids. Break it into squares.
Break this radio host into grids. Oh my god.
We did it.
Do one part and then move to another part.
Make that square clean. And
We're
then-
getting proficient at it.
I probably got 2 or 3 squares on the grid clean.
Ooh, what's that?
works.
Ooh, what's that? Ooh, what's that?
Retarded way to
Ooh.
clean. Get this grid clean? What?
Yeah.
And then once my wife got drugged.
Hey, you missed 2 grids
Yeah.
on the table. It really needs to be shined up. Sorry, I did my grid.
Man, she didn't give a fuck about cleaning the house. So then, Mommy and Daddy had to come in and
She
clean
was cleaning that cock.
the house only after they got arrested. They would have never cleaned that house. Ever.
Even under all this court stuff, they would have never gotten it done.
Yeah. And even then, there was a noted failure to remove any residual exposure to cocaine by wiping every surface down with bleach. Which, I mean, if you live in a trap house and you've got to clean it up, you have to bleach all the surfaces because you don't know what's on there.
Forgot which way to go for a second there. Come on, alley hoops. We're almost there.
He thinks a house with cocaine is a trap house.
Yeah, you know how it is.
If you have cocaine, you live in a trap house.
Right.
Yeah, it must be true.
Go listen to some Fetty Wap.
He's willing to do a line of coke off of my kitchen counter after I told him not to. He's more than willing to do it off his own.
Why can't I slurp the puncho? Here, how about I drop that? There we go.
Coke can never, like,
Now I slurped it.
do it off
We
of
go
your
jump.
pussy or have her do it off your dick.
Jump.
Or, I mean, did you even live?
Climb, jump, climb,
Off
jump,
anything,
climb,
Coke.
jump, climb, jump, jump, climb, climb, jump, crouch.
Except for a brief period during COVID where there
Ooh, we did it. Look at that.
a little bit separate straws, separate stall. Then after COVID, I imagine it's right back to.
And at this point, I just would think after what
I
we've heard,
got the magic in me.
Yes, just bleach the house.
Whether there's drug substances or not, just clean that motherfucker, bleach that shit.
Drug
Boom.
Well, remember, Nick can't have
What do you even think about that?
Excuse me, I'd like
What do you
to
think about that, huh?
drug
Yeah, look at that. Look at that.
substances.
Sweet.
I want them to be taking it on a weekly basis.
Alright, hot deposit everything I own.
Trap house is one where you're
Ooh,
forced
actually need to go
to
analyze
work
that.
day and night on a radio show towards a goal that seems ever unattainable, while being passive-aggressively needled by a chat room and a man with ever-growing breasts next to you who can increasingly not make you come. That sounds like a trap house. Am I right, April? High five, huh?
April looks like a really cool bird today.
April does look like a really cool bird
Almost as
today.
responsible as having mommy and daddy come and clean your house for you. For fun.
Again, for a month, you were the cleaner. I don't know why
Can I have
this is
that?
not clicking.
Can I eat
Now,
this,
when it
please?
came down, because when it came down to selecting the appropriate cleaning protocol, the Ricators
Thank
refused to
you.
even so
Yum,
much
yum,
as
yum, yum,
discuss
yum, yum.
what substance was there, and don't necessarily believe that it was even in their home.
Okay.
Whoa, what?
So the cops planted 26. Like, I mean, was the gun a drop gun too? He didn't own any firearms.
No.
Hopefully.
What they're saying is they don't know if they have any fucking bleach.
So I need to go kill some weevils and
The
grubs.
Ricators refused to even so much as discuss what substance was there, and don't necessarily believe that it was even in their home. Besides, why? Oh no, maybe they are talking about
The
cocaine.
Rigators.
Would such basic cleaning supplies even be around giving Nick's protestations to Chrissy Mayer about bleach being so much more dangerous to children than cocaine? I'm sorry, Johnny, you were right. I was wrong. They didn't even want to discuss. They wouldn't even acknowledge that cocaine was even there. So,
Yeah, they're on trial. He's fighting it. I can't believe they won't even
A
acknowledge
catcher.
cocaine was there before their hearing. You can't?
A basketball boot.
You can't. You can't understand why they're
So where do
not
I
getting
get brittle plating?
You can't. You don't get it.
I don't know. So that's what I'm on the hunt for now.
This is wild.
the CPS people are trying to say, did you clean all the cocaine off these surfaces with bleach? And they fucking had the balls to go, what cocaine? So they are writing
What cocaine?
You have.
I never heard of cocaine. Cocaine's fake. No.
What don't you get?
Cringe.
Look, I don't understand a lot about the law, but like, how dumb is his brain that it can't logic this
Pretty
out?
dumb, I mean, honestly.
Wow, he's really pretending there was no cocaine there. Yeah, he's playing dumb.
Didn't have cocaine in our house. All the way to what? Trial? You go to
Yes. What's his end game? Like, get out of this?
trial, you're going to prison.
Yeah, if you're going to refuse this that hard, it's going to be pretty difficult to prove the evidence wrong when we get to. Because I imagine
You don't even know the defense. They don't have a clue what the defense even is. Seize the day
Okie
since now
dokie
you
then.
said doing laundry
Might as well
in
eat
the
this.
basement, not the bedroom. Oh, which is it?
Cool beans. Alright, now we're gonna head
He is
downstairs
laundry
and
in the basement, that's why.
check this shit out. Actually
Cash,
gonna
new member,
repair.
Cash, new member, thank you. New Jersey Ranger member for 3 months. My ma was yellow. If my ma was yellow and had 4 wheels, she'd be a bus. This makes a lot of sense to me for some reason.
At the court case, they can do the body cam footage. They can again show the evidence.
Right.
Do they have the little safe or whatever that it was kept in? Like, look, this is where.
Hi, fighters.
Oh yeah, they've got everything.
They got it all.
They got the charcuterie fridge, just in case Kayla gets hungry in
It's
court.
too dark.
I want her to have something to keep her snacks cold in prison.
They've got it all. They've got the whole thing. So they won't even acknowledge it was in their house. All right, we got 2 more.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Can I take a
Whoops.
5-minute string cheese recess and get a little gabagool?
More of these. So far, the most interesting things to me are April's in the gallery. You brought your fucking side piece to your CPS hearing to get your kids back.
That'll look good.
Mommy and
Okay,
Daddy
upgrade a weapon or armor piece.
and
I don't know
both of them
how to
acknowledge
do
that
that.
they've done something wrong. Those are my 3 big takeaways so far.
Again, Kayla did not acknowledge she done anything wrong. He's just stupid.
I don't know
Number 2
how.
is reiterated in later case plans. Sweep elaborates on Health and Human Services safety meeting attempt to plan around drug use, having been hampered by the parents having stated they do not want to answer any questions regarding that. So she's trying to say, if we're going to bring your kids back, we got to talk about drug use and we got to talk about the consequences of that and all that. No, we're not talking about that because we don't do drugs.
Oh boy, that'll really, really help you get those kids back.
And Health and Human Services having been unable to do any.
It almost feels stupid of them to do the CPS hearing before.
that?
But I guess this was back in the early days. But I mean, like,
Why are you asking
none of
stupid
this
questions?
is surprising to me. Why wouldn't this be your defense?
Safety planning around the children returning because they had not been able to establish sobriety or establish how these substances were found and gotten to the home in the first place. Now, Nick's been saying kids are coming home. You know, he's using it. He's trying to own the internet. Best case, the kids aren't coming home. What's going to start
What?
happening,
Okay.
maybe after August 12th, is that the kids will be allowed to be brought to the house for supervision.
Yeah.
That is not the same as the kids are coming. The kids are coming home, Mr. Technicality, shitty lawyer guy.
You're in that exact situation permanently. Your kids are never with you. Your kids are with you 2 days a week, every other weekend. Your kids are with you after school. You're making fun of his kids because they'll be visiting his house. Your kids visit your house, motherfucker. Your kids visit your house. How much do you want to bet they call the house with the family home and your house Daddy's house?
Hey,
How much do you want to bet
we got to fight, buddy.
your children, even in the
Oh, you got some big pinchers, buddy. I don't like that. I don't like fighting bugs. It's scary.
and they call your house Dad's
This sucks.
house? I'll bet any amount.
Why do all bugs just run? It's pussy.
Commonality of language. We know what that.
When are your kids coming home? You don't know, because you don't live at your kids' home. Am I right, motherfucker? Got 'em.
means is that your children now live with you full time all the time. That's what the kids are coming.
By the way, like you haven't had that ever. Emily never lived with you. How sad is that? How sad is that you left her before she was born? Emily never
Where?
lived with you. Hello?
Kids are coming by for a visit with the skate. A little bit different.
Number 11, and this is the last one. As reiterated in the July 13th motion, the defense seems to have given up on outright removal, instead for having grandparents hold the into
Man, fuck you. You're gonna run, aren't you? You're gonna try. Oh man, multiple grubs. Okay, I can't handle that.
and moreover, because of hampered safety
Do I have any?
around Mr. and Mrs. Riqueda's access to that home.
Oh, that doesn't pause time.
Of how their access to the home would be restricted, even if they were to move to the second residence. Well, the mom and grandma and grandpa can't move to the second the other residence. April's living there. For goodness.
Unless, of course, grandpa wants to start hitting the side piece too, I guess. I mean,
That was some bullshit.
You let another man fuck your wife.
It's a family thing. It's a family.
That wasn't in the fun and fair zone.
Not yet been inspected to see if it would be safe, and that was so close as to let the parents have access to the children unsupervised. What were these pesky county prudes so afraid? Now, the best part about this is MN Public Records did not release the full hearing, so next time Nick streams,
we get the rest of the
we get the rest of it.
We get the rest of the year. Next time Nick streams, we get the rest of the year. Thank you to Mr. Nobody, who was the EP for tonight's cope session. I don't even know what to call this. I really don't even know what to call
Hey, ugly.
whatever the fuck we just did tonight. And all the high rollers, of course.
Oh shit! I walked right on top of it. Man, I do not like this game.
So many great people. Thank you so much.
These bugs really creep me out.
Contributions. You really, really did it.
There's like a lot of them.
Months being a member. Aaron said that the kids went home.
When do I get like a
on
power
November,
spike?
So yeah, they went home to their mother's house.
What am I supposed to hunt?
That's their home. That's what they call home.
Good questions.
That's what they call home. Oh no, Moody is. Oh no, we got a Godfrey voice. You ready? My first time ever hearing it. Here we go.
Yo, Patrick, I haven't heard back from you on Insta. If I don't hear back from you in the next 3 business days, I'm going to default to Chad being correct. Don't leave me hanging.
Why do they have red eyes?
Wow. Does that even sound like?
I don't like these bugs at all, honestly. I just want my stuff so I can go.
Somebody sent me his YouTube channel. This guy gets 250,000 views on his YouTube.
This sucks.
On his podcast. Godfrey gets
What is
250,000 views on podcasts.
I don't know.
Mom would
I guess
kill
I'll just
me if I lost
go. outside and go poke ants or something. I don't fucking know.
Very, very funny.
Mic squashing time.
You'll see. Your manner is most unbecoming of a gentleman. Would you be high on
Man, what are you? This game is mean.
Excuse me, miss. Are you high on cigarettes? I don't know if the comedy hasn't hit him yet. They're full-blown retarded or just high on cigarettes. All the laughter that you did, boy, if you listen to the show, boy, Patrick melting faces have you stacking that low point. It's the low point, not the reason. The reason is fucking gold. Gonna make the taco pony party be a party of soul. To make you vandalize a van with a pedal sticker so bold. The family probably get arrested before they get down the road. A stupid motherfuckers just got NL.
This is not good environment. I'm gonna stab you and see if I can handle you. Probably not. No, because you can fly, right? Why did I think I could handle anything out here? That's definitely the house for the spider. Oh! We're dead. We're dead. We're for sure 200% dead. Oh man, another big spider. We're super mega ultra dead. Cool. I don't know where this is. I discovered it on the way running through here like a big coward.
Verbal transcription unit 89.4.14. Order number 80. Virgil, are you there? Yes, sir. It appears that the shrinking process has not overly affected my functionality. I do not know how this is possible. I previously believed that all the parts of my functional unit were required for operation, but apparently they were not. Perhaps that means I have some extra storage space.
Wow.
Very philosophical. Do you feel anything else? No, everything appears to be the same. Though I have come to realize that this world is absolutely covered.
Hello, Metalin14. Just playing some Grounded before I go to work. I got like another 40 minutes. I'm not enjoying it that much at the moment because I keep dying to like everything. I don't know when or where I'm supposed to hit a sort of power spike or whatever to equalize the playing field. But, you know, I suppose
Looks like everything's still here.
at the moment I just need to explore more. And avoid the giant spiders. Maybe don't explore at night. That would probably help me. How are you? Good, thanks. Stream's going good. I guess.
Logan Paul is suing me for CryptoZoo, only a year after he thanked me for it. Rather than pay back his victims fully, Logan would rather publicly humiliate himself in court by accusing me of defaming him. He's hired 5 lawyers to sue me, which he hopes...
It's this tab. There we go.
Logan Paul is suing me for CryptoZoo, only a year after he thanked me for it. Rather than pay back his
Yes,
victims
I
fully,
am. Thanks for
Logan
asking.
would rather publicly humiliate himself in court.
I think that's
by
in
accusing me
my
of defaming
bio.
him. He's
I'm
hired
pretty sure I
5
put it there.
lawyers to sue me, which he hopes will stop
I'm not
me
sure.
from exposing him again. You see, only hours before this lawsuit was filed, I had reached out to Logan Paul about a new investigation into one of his companies, which has just been accused by the Canadian government of being a multi-layered fraud in Canada. I obviously had questions, but before I was able to get answers, Logan's team of lawyers showed up to silence me. We're going to talk about that. We're also
Gonna
going to
head
go
north.
through this lawsuit. I'm going to tell you how to support us if you want, because while I didn't think I'd need help, I was wrong. But before we get to my mistake, let's start.
Well,
with
nice to
Logan.
meet you.
This lawsuit is not about Logan Paul getting defamed. Instead, this is about him trying to dodge accountability, victims, and blame anyone but himself for his problems, especially me. This lawsuit says
I'm not good
Logan
at
Paul wants to
the
hold
game
me
part of this game, but I'm
accountable
pretty
for
good
my
at
actions.
platforming, so at least I make up for it in that.
What actions are those? Holding him accountable? It's ironic because his lawyers claim Logan has learned to believe in the importance of accountability. But accountability for who? Currently, Logan is fighting the victims of CryptoZoo in court, and now he's fighting the journalist who
All
exposed
right.
them in the first place. Personally, I believe Logan has learned nothing from
Where are
this
you from?
except how to silence people with the law. But I won't be silenced because Logan's lawsuit makes no sense. We're going to go through it because from the beginning, there's problems. Logan's 5 lawyers tried to
I play a
discredit
ton
me
of
as a
different
journalist.
things.
They paint me as someone who
I'm
wants
starting
money.
a
They
little
say I
series
had a
called
false
Beat It to
and
Delete It,
malicious
where I need to
narrative.
beat a
But
game
you
to
know
delete
who
it off
doesn't
my
believe
hard
that?
drive.
You know
I've recently was playing Pine, before that was Cocoon, and before that was can't remember what it was.
Who's incredible, by the way. A very thorough.
I don't know. You can check the VODs on my channel or on my YouTube. That's where also where I'm streaming. That's where like my main platform is. But I just multi-stream on Twitch because it's as simple as a button
That's
on
right. It's Logan Paul.
OBS.
He's the biggest enemy of Logan Paul's
I'm
defamation
from
case.
St.
Who knew?
Louis. St.
Because
Louis, Missouri.
Defamation requires
Well, not
actual
really
malice
from
to
there.
not
I've been living there for
recklessly
20
disregard
years
for the
though.
truth.
So
But he just admitted on camera that I am thorough and good-hearted. Maybe that's why he wanted to remove that video from the
Oh, hey,
internet.
mates.
According to the YouTuber who released
I need some mic
The
fuzz.
only issue that was ever communicated was remove this crypto stuff, remove this CryptoZoo stuff. If CryptoZoo is in there, CoffeeZilla is in there, I'm not going to promote it.
Yeah. Remove that CryptoZoo stuff. Doesn't look good when you compliment the guy you're trying to sue. Maybe that's why Logan
I got scared looking at this big spider and got distracted by the
Despite most of this lawsuit being a ridiculous
What is this?
fanfic about how I took Logan out of context, that Logan was a victim, that I withheld text messages, Logan isn't suing me for any of the original investigation though, because he knows he can't. Instead, at the end of the lawsuit, we find what my defamation really
Okay.
is. I'm being sued for 2 videos and 1 tweet where I advocated for
How long have you been into streaming? Well, not
Yes,
really
you
that
heard me
long.
right. Logan Paul sued me after I tried to get his fans, the
I don't know.
crypto
I've just been
a full
since
refund.
I've been setting it up. I guess I've been streaming as often as I can, but I'm only doing it because I might as well stream it if I'm going to be playing it anyway, and then people can hop in and chat with me, or at least I can talk to somebody instead of talking to myself.
Logan to not make things fully right, and instead only pay back a small part of the losses while fighting the rest of the victims in court. And it's those videos and tweet where I ask for refunds, which I'm being sued
Oh
for.
man, I didn't mean to use
The first video in
that.
question is about Logan Paul not paying out refunds for 6 months. The second video was about Logan's partial refund, having a clause to make sure you couldn't sue him for the rest of your refund. And the tweet, I simply said, Logan's the type of guy to thank you for exposing a scam and block you when you remind him to pay up. I mean, yeah, now he's the type of guy to then sue you.
Why don't you
Now,
use
I'm sure
custom
Logan
stuff on your
doesn't
channel?
like
What do you
it
mean?
When I say things like Logan's victims or Logan's scam, but I have a question. If
Oh,
they're not
that was a big
Logan's
fall.
victims, whose victims are they? Even Logan admits they are victims. He told me via text, just thought we had the same goal of helping victims instead
Ooh,
of
hey,
fighting
needles.
social media war. So he
I'm gonna
agrees
need those for
people
arrows.
have been wronged by his game. You know, the thing that he said will earn you money.
It's a really fun game that makes you money.
So how?
Oh, like I said, because I don't, I'm not really, like a Twitch person. I'm only duo streaming on Twitch because it's easy and it's as simple as pressing a button. I'm not going to go through all the hassle of setting up all that crap on Twitch because I don't care about it. Like I said, my main platform's YouTube, so if you want to check me out on YouTube, you can. Otherwise, I mean, what, I mean,
Game's gonna be made. You're gonna have
the short answer is because I don't care.
If you want, if you don't want to play the game, and I'm gonna take care of the people who made me look like this was a scam perpetrated by me.
Right. Logan wants to sue me and release a finished CryptoZoo game, but he's only done one of those. Since Logan can't blame his partners, Jake and Eddie, for this because they've been out of the picture, you think he'll take accountability for not launching CryptoZoo? No. This time, he blames the government. He says releasing CryptoZoo has too many regulatory hurdles.
Oh, this isn't
Maybe
good.
they should have thought of that before multi-millions of dollars of zoo tokens and eggs were sold. And now Logan would rather blame the government than take accountability. Or, if you let him keep talking, Logan might rant about internet reporters having too much responsibility.
These internet journalists, internet investigative reporters have way too much responsibility on their hands that is being mismanaged
Come
and
on.
wielded
There we go.
in a really inappropriate way.
It's honestly funny to watch this guy whine about his problems, which you can barely hear over what
I'm just
sounds
going in
like a
circles, aren't
private
I?
jet. Which brings me to another problem Logan has. Part of any defamation case is damages, and proving someone has harmed your reputation. But isn't Logan richer than ever with Prime? And did he have a reputation to harm? His lawsuit shows comments calling Logan a scammer, possibly to suggest he's been
that's
hurt
cool.
by my videos. But you have to have a reputation to lose one. And by the time of my reporting in question, Logan Paul was already accused of participating in multiple crypto pump and dump schemes. That article does not reference my work. So Logan had already had a reputation as a scammer before my investigation, at least if you believe their allegations. So this lawsuit from the
I'm not looking to pay for anything. Thanks for the offer, though.
frivolous, and Logan knows that because behind the scenes, in clips he didn't want to get out, he's saying I'm thorough and good-hearted. But in public, he wants to sue me, silence me, and cost me
Yeah, I
money.
need some
because
raw weevil
that's
meat
the
for
one department
something.
where we both know he's got me beat. We might have facts, we might even have evidence, but he's got all the money. And the
Yeah,
lawyers.
well, I need to pay my bills, honestly, so
This is where I have to
I
get
totally
to
understand how it
my
is.
one
I just don't have
embarrassing
any
mistake in all
money
this.
to give an artist to
against
pay
rich
for
people
something
like
that I
Logan
don't want
Paul
or
is
need.
media insurance.
I appreciate the offer,
frivolous
but
lawsuits.
I have a
Whoever sued
vacation coming up
immediately
next
called my
week that I
insurance
have to
company
save all my
file
money
a
for.
claim, so I wouldn't have to pay for it. But they told me they're not going to pay. They're trying to get out of covering us, using lawyers and fine print. It's a long story that I will be explaining on my second channel because insurance underwriting is very boring. But suffice to say, I got damaged. I may have even gotten scammed. I'm not quite sure. For now, the bottom line is we have to fight Logan with our personal funds, which means I need to ask for your support. If you want to help and are able to help, there are two ways to contribute to our fight against Logan Paul. One, you can join our Patreon, which supports the channel. Or
Yeah, I'm headed to
buy
Rochester, New York
exclusive
for a
merch
comedy
at
show.
CoffeeZilla.store, where we just released the CoffeeZilla Defense Round. That's right, life hands you lawsuits, you get rejected by your insurance, make merch. So here's the deal. These shirts will be available for pre-order for only the next 14 days, and 100% of profits we make from selling them will go to this lawsuit. If for some weird reason there's
That
money left
almost
over,
killed me.
it will be dedicated to future legal costs for this channel. I just want to let you know they're available, and it's a cool way to support the lawsuit while also getting something in return. I didn't want to just set up a GoFundMe. So if you want to do that, just know pre-orders take a few weeks to get done because we make them after you order. And remember, you have 14 days. And you can get that at CoffeeZilla.store. I'll link that below. It's CoffeeZilla.store. All right, now we're going to shift gears and talk about the final part of this lawsuit. Why did Logan Paul sue me now? It's been over a year since he apologized and thanked me.
Thank you, CoffeeZilla. I am very grateful for your work.
I don't know what this scanner is for.
Thank you, bro.
It might seem strange, but I've got some fun facts for you that may or may not be related. Did you know 6 days before the lawsuit, I had featured Logan Paul in a teaser for a video? Did you know 21 hours before the lawsuit, I had texted Logan for comment? Did you know I told him he had 24 hours to respond, and Logan sued me 3 hours before the deadline? Yep, that's right. Logan's lawyers then threatened me in that lawsuit email that if I report on this new story, Logan might hold me accountable. And Logan's definition of accountability seems to mean he'll sue me, which is why I believe this lawsuit was not designed to win. Not to
Ouchie,
shut me up,
ouchie.
to threaten me, using Logan's wealth.
Not
and a
right
federal
now, not in the
witness
next
without
couple of
evidence
months.
to send a message. Do not tell.
I've spent all of my money for this trip coming up, and I got to spend all my money that's left on gas money to be able to get home afterwards. And then coming up in October, I have 2 vacations, one with my family and then another one with some friends, so I will basically be strapped for cash for the rest of the year.
About Logan 6 days before, And maybe it's coincidence that Logan's lawyers threatened me about this news story while suing me for the last story that I hadn't discussed in 6 months. But I don't think so. Either way, when someone threatens new reporting in a lawsuit about old reporting, the effect is the same. So, what
am I looking for? Is this underground?
Well, it's partly about a Canadian law enforcement investigation, and it's partly about something I told Logan to help him. Yes, believe it or not, I tried to help Logan Paul. To explain, we need to go back to when CryptoZoo first got exposed. Logan said he was going to sue me.
All of my friends that do stream regularly handle all that stuff themselves.
And wanted to make things right. I made it clear, refunds are the absolute right move going forward, and to my surprise, he agreed. 100%, man. We're on the same page. But we weren't. Logan now doesn't use the word refund. He calls this a buyback. But at the time, I need you to understand, I thought Logan was going to announce a full refund, so I began trying to help him. And dare I say, I was even nice to the guy. You can see that I tried to offer people who might be able to trace
acorn
blockchain
shell.
damages
Okay.
to refund people.
That's a new
And in the same
resource.
spirit, I made Logan aware of potential problems at a different company he co-owned, called Liquid Marketplace.
On a platform that I co-founded called Liquid Marketplace. It allows co-ownership of top-tier assets. So instead of one person owning this card, we as a collective.
Oh, I died to a
co-own
mite.
together.
That's
A
embarrassing.
fractionalized collectible platform where Logan sold things like roughly half of a $5 million Pokemon card. The idea was you could buy tokens that represented partial ownership in rare collectibles.
Where did I die at?
That video, by the way, got 8 million views, and a lot of people bought into this platform. The problem was I had heard troubling stories about this company, and I was trying to verify
Where's
if
my
the
death
claims
icon?
were true. So I had gone to the CEO, Ryan Bahadori, to ask him questions, but he kept dodging meetings. And I don't mean he refused meeting with me. I mean we would set up meetings and then he did not show up. So I was troubled.
Oh, that
I brought
way.
this up to Logan. I figured if he's gonna make one company right, make them all right. Otherwise, it might come back to bite him. I mean, can you imagine the disaster if another one of Logan Paul's co-founded companies was discovered to have scammed his fans?
Why are there so many big bugs? I don't like it.
So I'm thinking, while
too
he refunds
powerful.
CryptoZoo, Logan can push the CEO to talk with me, and I can figure out the truth. Maybe Logan can fix it if there's something wrong. And you can see Logan responds to me. He says, gonna push Ryan to talk to you. Again, appreciate it, man. Now, I don't hear back from Ryan or Logan about this, so after a while, I follow up again. I say, let me know if Ryan plans on talking. A lot of nasty stories still out there about Liquid Marketplace, embezzlement, etc., and he's dodged meeting me already once. Now, obviously, the most shocking part of this is the word
I don't know what that
embezzlement.
icon is
I need
for.
to make it clear, this is not an accusation. I am not accusing Logan Paul or Liquid Marketplace of wrongdoing. I brought it up in our texts because it is my job to investigate unverified claims. That's the whole point of me wanting
Is
to
it
meet
the
with
shovel?
the CEO, but I was stonewalled. Logan never replied, despite me reminding him again via email 5 months later that I wanted to talk to Ryan about, quote, embezzlement and,
Hello?
quote, potential fraud. Once again, not accusing anyone of wrongdoing, I'm simply doing my job at the time to chase down rumors and unverified claims. Without concrete proof, I would have never talked about any of this. But on June 19th, 2024, things changed because the Ontario Securities Commission revealed a Liquid Marketplace investigation where they accused Liquid Marketplace of being a multi-layered fraud.
I'm
taking
very
in
confused.
$2.7 million from the sale of these fractionalized collectibles. The platform allegedly did not do exactly what
Is it above me in the
Some of
sky?
blockchain
Is
tokens
it in the
did not
tree?
even mint. But even worse was the allegation that approximately $3 million was misappropriated from $10 million they
I'm
raised
so
of investor funds. This
confused.
is a very similar claim to the one I had tried to verify. Ryan Bahadori, the guy I tried to speak to, was accused of, quote, making hidden payments to shell corporations without any legitimate business purpose, as were 2 other of the founders. And Ryan was accused of, quote, using company credit cards to buy high-end fashion, expensive jewelry and watches, personal health, and luxury spa services. If only there was someone who could have investigated this sooner. Now, it is really important to say, Logan Paul is not accused by the OSC. Only
Alright,
3 of
so
the
I need to make my way
co-founders
back
and
to my
companies.
base. I don't
But
know.
given the history, I had questions. After all, Logan's promotional
Do I have
video
anything
about
big?
Liquid Marketplace is still up. And the reason many
Yeah, I have a
people
lot of
cared
stuff.
about Liquid Marketplace at all was arguably Logan Paul. So, here were my questions. And as I read this, it's important to correct. I say Liquid Marketplace got accused of embezzlement. Technically, the OSC alleged misappropriation of funds. Those are similar, they're not the same, so I wanted to correct that. But here's what I asked. Quote, did you take any action on hearing these allegations over a year ago? Did you get approached by the Ontario Securities Commission? And is it true that Liquid Marketplace lied about their claims of insurance, appraisals, and co-ownership as the Ontario Securities Commission alleges? You can see I gave him 24 hours to respond on June 26th at 2:03 p.m. And I was promptly sued June 27th at 11:28 a.m. with roughly 3 hours to spare. Now I want to be clear. I don't know the answers to the questions I sent. Maybe
Sorry, I was
Logan
taking off my bandage.
secretly whistleblew to the OSC when I first went to him. I don't know. That's why you ask questions as a reporter. But now the story is not about those questions. It's about why I was sued immediately after asking questions and threatened if I reported about
what do I do?
Liquid Marketplace in a way they didn't like. This is not how I wanted this story to come out. Because there's still so much we don't know, and so much I can't say now for legal reasons. Maybe Logan's totally innocent. Maybe he surrounded himself with scumbags who defrauded his fans. Maybe he'll do a refund for this project. I don't know, because I never got the chance to find out. I tried to investigate, but I was stonewalled and sued when I asked questions. Make no mistake,
Okay,
though,
now what?
this investigation is still
Running
on,
around.
and you can reach me at the email below if you were affected. I will
Okay, I'm
release
pretty
my
sure I
full
can handle
investigation
this.
when it's appropriate, because even if Logan doesn't want to answer questions, it doesn't mean I have to stop asking. So, in summary, Logan's lawsuit is not about my original reporting.
Oh!
Even if you take this lawsuit on its own, without context, it's an argument over Logan not refunding victims in full. It's Logan insisting he's not to blame.
Oh man, he is too good. I gotta get my spear and get out of here. I thought I could handle it.
For years,
He's way too good at shooting
yet
those.
the game is still not out. Logan is now blaming the government for that.
Whoa! Why are there enemies in my
Logan blames
house?
me for losing his good reputation, but you can't lose something you never had. Not to mention, Logan is arguably richer than ever, and he's on the record finding my reporting thorough and good-hearted. So this
Wow, this
defamation
game is
lawsuit
aggressive.
feels frivolous even on the surface. But if you dig deeper, there's an even more compelling story, which I personally believe, where the goal is to crush new investigations while taking revenge on old ones. In this version,
Big
Logan
cringe,
might
big
not
cringe.
even care about winning. Legal battles are expensive, and in the world of money, he's got me beat. So he can try to silence me by weaponizing the law. He can sue me for doing my job. He can sue me for asking questions, and he can sue me for asking for refunds.
I don't know where to
But it's
get
going
brittle
backfire,
plating.
because I think it reveals Logan as a bully rather than someone who's truly sorry. Because Logan may be a master at convincing people he's changed, but I'm convinced it's the follow-through where things go wrong. You know, the actually changing part. There was a time where even I believed Logan was going to fully refund victims. That's why I was so nice to him and tried to help despite him threatening to sue
Brittle.
me. But when it came time to pay up, Logan chose a
plating.
minority refund and to fight the rest of the victims in court who wanted their money.
No brittle
And when I
platings.
complained about that, Logan went from sorries and thank yous to lawyers and I'm suing you real quick. The irony is, it was that same initial belief in Logan's capacity to change that also made me bring up Liquid Marketplace to help stop potential problems. And yet here we are. The company is now accused of being a multi-layered fraud by the OSC. And the CEO, who I tried to talk to multiple times, is alleged to have misappropriated money. This is despite me trying to talk to Logan directly many times as he asked.
Maybe we could have talked about this if you had reached out to
Wait, what happened?
personally. Not my manager, Jeff, who is not me, Steven.
Well, I did try to reach out personally, and I got sued
Where's
and
my
threatened to
where's
get
my shoes?
That, I think, says a lot about Logan's supposed change and his belief in accountability. Maybe the person he really believes in accountability for is not himself,
Where's my
but
other
me,
right here? Okay.
specifically when I try to get accountability from him. If you want to support this lawsuit, the best way is coffeezilla.store. You have 14 days. Or you can support on Patreon. Thank you for listening, and have a nice day.
I need a spinning wheel. Sure. How do I get one of those? Where the hell do I get clay? Alright, now I gotta go back and get my gear, I guess. Ooh, brittle plating. Ah! Need some brittle plating. No, that's fine. Requires a grinder. Sure. How do I make a grinder? Wish the grinder. No? Alright. I'm gonna upgrade this and see if that works. Probably not, though. Okay. Make some berry leather. Sure. And then I need to go analyze the berry leather, as well as the rubber. Where do I get a grinder? I don't get it. Do I have to learn about a grinder? Well, I've never seen a grub. Larva blade. So I need to find frickin' grubs. I don't know where grubs are. Which is annoying in and of itself, honestly. Alright, time to hop down and go get my stuff.
Armor protection, engage.
Goopy shoes. Ow. $500 meters. Ooh, no. I like how it uses centimeters. That's cute.
How many aphids is that?
Is this? Is it? I don't have my spear. It got taken from me. Got taken from me by that beetle. I threw it into its butt and then it never gave it back to me. Well, what are you gonna do? Cry about it? I would. I don't like swimming, it's gross. Stinky backyard water.
Looks like everything's still here.
Yep, better run. Grab the spear and get out of here. Not enough space in backpack to unequip. I wasn't trying to unequip. Solution around. Solution. Solution. What are you gonna do? Inventory full. Sort. Okay, get rid of those. Okay, grub. I don't have any health for this. Alright, let's try 2 of these and... No, it's not a grub, it's a larva. Either way, I need its head. Where'd it go? There it is.
Larva in my area.
Why is the throwing so inaccurate? These larvae are so powerful, too. I can't fight that. How do I fight that? It's so powerful. Of course I don't have the sprigs now, but that's okay. Oh, acorn armor. Grinder, there we go. Follow the lights. I gotta just remember to follow the lights. Duh. Thanks for the juice.
This is the best ever!
Okay, okay. Really don't know where clay is. Grinder. It's not too steep. You're being dramatic. Weed stem. Well, how do I get a weed stem? I don't think my axe is strong enough. Four whetstones. Sure, I'll at least try it. Level 2 now. I mean, I don't know. To sort. Okay, there we go. Okay. Better cook this aphid. Oh wait, do I need raw aphid meat for something? To repair? Then I don't know. I don't know what I need it for. So I need to go find lily pads. Oh, and then I need a dagger for aquatic flora. Okay, that makes sense. So I need to make myself a shopping list. Where the fuck do I find grubs? Okay, crude rope. Crude rope. 2 crude rope. Okay. Sort. Take those, put those in here. Sort. Where's that spider web? No, that's for me. Okay. Okay, guess I might as well cook this shit. I don't know how long it'll last, but I need food. Probably need another storage unit here now, don't I? Alright, we'll start storing in here. Alright, we're about to hop off because I gotta go to work. As soon as these cook, I'm gonna hop off. I have no idea where to find grubs, so I really need to figure that out. Alright, with that, we're going to hit a save. And thanks for joining, everyone. I hope you all have a good night. Well, good day. Whatever time it is for you. Either way, bye.